Looky what we've got. Woohoo! Ballistic gel. Alright, this isn't tough later moss. There's no high-speed camera. It's just the same old crappy cell phone. Yeah, nothing fancy except new ballistic gel. To avoid confusion, like I've forgot to do in the past, the 25-gram shot mini, the pink one that was on tough layer moss, roll crimped. These aren't trimmed or anything. I just roll crimped them. 17 grains of Vectin AS, which is in the American Select range. So pretty fast. Should be doing about 1225 or so, I'm guessing. But since it's pretty warm out here today, who knows? Hopefully I can hit this thing. Haven't tried this before. Who knows what might happen. Oh, I forgot. I measured out 25 yards. So longer than home defense distance, but shorter than what I've been doing the jugs, about half the distance. Those were approximate. Bridge the gap. Holy moly, that thing barely even.
It didn't even make contact with the rest of it.
Wow.
I think the gelatin was too dense.
That doesn't have a whole lot of penetration.
It didn't even get separated.
3 inches.
Oh wait, there is a stray there.
Yeah, but that's wow. Nice clean hole though.
Yeah, other than that,
man,
it's quite dense.
I guess they do need to be a little hotter, maybe 18 grain. Let's see. Well, yeah, definitely fragmented. I was expecting a little more penetration than that, to be honest. Oh well. I need to adjust my my red dot, that's for sure, because I was aiming deer, pretty much centered. First one totally missed. That was my second one after adjusting over a little bit. All right, let's try something else. Okay, that was traveling 1,218 feet per second. Now I'm going to try Big Brother, 26 gram, with 18.5 grains of international. Should be about the same, maybe a little faster, but we'll see. But a little heavier, see if it makes a difference, or if I really have to rethink everything. Because, yeah, a little more penetration probably. What's the word I'm looking for? Desired. That's the word. Desired. But anyway, this is a whole lot more telling than water chugs. That's for sure. Yep, both low. Let's see, what did 1267 and a gram heavier do? Whoa!
It didn't go that. Oh wow, it went even farther.
The 25 gram ones are 415 grain assembled roughly, and I think these are about 10 grains more. Finally remembered. Yeah, I was right, about 3.5, and 11 3/4. Yes. popping 2 jugs is the desired, I would say. One just, you're gonna hurt them, but not that bad. Now, question is, come on, cooperate. There we go. It left all the petals. Holy moly! 2 inches in. Within 2 inches, it had shed the cup, and the rest went in. What did I say? About 11 3/4. So quite a difference in results. I'm gonna have to bring the 25-gram ones back up to speed and try them. But I don't have any loaded at that velocity. I am hitting lower than I thought. Wound channel? Not so much. Just right there. I expected more of a wound channel. Interesting. Well, let's see what else we got. Yeah, I wish I had some high-speed camera or something that was higher quality, but gotta do what I gotta do. Gotta do with what I got. All right. The Twister 3, as Tough Lighter Mouse would call it. 3-pedal twister. Assembled is about 600 grains. Forget if it's supposed to be 37 or 38 grams. I think 37, but I can't remember. Got one loaded up with steel or something. Let's see what that does. Why not? Holy moly! That was 30 grains of steel. I might have to retry that long shot because, wow, maybe it was just a bummer load because, holy, insert your own, adjective. Suddenly we are at 21 1/4. What a difference. It's bulged the top. Wow. It didn't fragment though. I'm just not sure what's going on there. Well, little pieces, but not enough to wow me. Okay, 115 grain truncated cone hollow point, and 5 grains of Shooter's World Clean Shot, CCI primers, 400s, 500s. I can't think of it now. It's hot out here. But might as well try them while I'm here. Not in the best place, but let's see. Might try it again since I didn't get a chrono reading. Yeah. So it might have collided with a little bit of other stuff. Ended up here. Now I forgot my tape measure. Try it again and that'll measure them. Okay, yeah, that's a clean spot. Okay, that was 1378. And here. Yeah, we have some expansion. All right, 11 7/8 penetration on that one. This one is, where'd it bounce back to? Bounce back to about 13. 13 and a quarter. Alright. Alright. Well, that's enough of that. I tried to gingerly perform surgery and not cut this thing up too much, but alright, I got out pretty much every scrap of what I could find. Might be a little powder coat, but that's about it. Excuse me. Now, this 3-segment, one of the pedals came off. Those pedals are like average around 210 grains, if I remember right. Well, it came out here. Took me a bit to find that. About 6 3/4 inches in, that pedal exited through the top. 30 grains of steel behind it, if I remember right. My data's a little screwed up. It's really hot. I was a bit dehydrated, and well, things didn't get written down quite like they should have. Like, you know, when a shot wasn't recorded, or I missed a few times, and you know, which one hit, stupid things like that. I should have brought something to put at the end of my protective board to hold it from sliding, which probably ate up a bit of you know, energy. You could see it slide when a guy hit. If that would have stopped, I don't know, they might have gone a little farther than 3 inches. 1,200 feet per second with those 25 gram shot minis is not enough. Maybe at 10 yards they might have, you know, one of the home defense only, do not exceed 10 yards kind of things, which is really iffy. I might have to, I'll try to remember to load up some more at that and try it at 10 yards, at least at some point, just to see. And if it, you know, well, if you be the judge kind of things at that point. Now, okay, I went to the end. Now let's try going back to the beginning, I guess. This is the shrapnel from 2 of the 25 gram shot minis. I screwed up the heat. Wow, lots of mistakes. I thought I'd loaded up one of these 3 pedals with 34 grains of long shot. I accidentally loaded up one of the 25 gram shot minis with what was it, 17 grams of AS, or grains, sorry, which would have been, you know, 1,200 feet per second. So it only went I mean, identical to the first one. And I was scratching my head all day over that one until I started digging and realized, wait, you know, I mean, the colors are, you know, similar, but they're not that similar. And that brings me to powder coating. When you're using gel, you can separate out what went to what. Maybe not exactly, you know, which, unless you shoot one of each. Then you know what shrapnel went to which projectile. But at least in this case, there's 2 of them there, but I know what they're from. And I was, even though, you know, these are similar, 9mm, I was able to separate out what went to that, what went to this. And, you know, it made life a little easier, because one of the 9mm dragged through the slugs, the 25 gram, and dragged some of it with it. But I was able to pick out what was slug and what was 9mm. So, yeah, bonus. Uh, let's see. Now, like, well, I'm out of focus on it. One thing I did not find with these 25 gram shot minis was the bases. So I think they just shredded the wads and everything, plug in the holes. But if you can tell here, like that's the leading edge, and this is the base. Right there's that lip where it goes. The wad is right there, and they just fold flat. I mean, they're all like that. The blue ones do that too. They just flatten right out like a sunflower. Daisy or whatever you want to, just a flat face, and just, I think these shred completely. Well, these leave a base. And if you saw one video, Tough Later Mouse, called the 6 segment twister, he weighed the base, and it was 200 grams, or grains, I'm sorry. Why? Grains, grams. I get all jumbled up. Well, I weighed this one, and it is 200 grains, just the lead itself. So yeah, really consistent. Which means I tore one of these 3 segments apart. Somebody asked me, and the pedals were like average, I think, around 210 grains, and the base was about 200 grains. So that is what you're gonna get. But I don't think you get that with the 25 gram. I think it just all goes to shrapnel, because there was no bases to be found from either one. And like I said, the wads followed them right in and were still in the hole. So make of that what you will. Now, oh, actually turned off. Let's see. Do it like this. Yeah, well, it's 364, 46, 366. So yeah, the difference in the powder coating probably. Let's do a couple more here. Kind of get an average. And the whole cover. 264, 262. Somewhere around 260 grain. Let's see what we've got out of this. Now remember, this is from 2 of them. I mean, you can see I got little pieces. Every little piece I could find. .566, 0.56 ish, 0.6. It's traveling a little bit. A little breeze in here. So yeah, about 566 grain divided by 2, 250, 265, something like that. Which 2 of them weigh about 617, 618, somewhere around there, around 620. So yeah, there's something missing, and there's nothing in that block. I looked and looked and just pulled out every little teeny tiny piece. There's a couple flecks in there, but I'm almost thinking there's no lead to them. All right. Let's get an average of these. Yes, so 379.5, 381, 389. 380. they're about 380 grains. Pull this off. Like I said, 200 grains. 302.4. So we're missing 78 grains, something like that. Yeah. Not everything is in there, but and this little piece was found in there. Let's see. Okay. 545.5, 547.5, 547.1, 547. So yeah, right around 547, 548. What do we got left? With that little piece, 428.5. Yeah, would have been different if it had all shredded out, right? But nice. Alright, now it's truncated cone hollow points. But I feel like this is really washed out. I call them 115s. They're anywhere from, really, they're coming out about 117, 118. Well, there's a 115, 116. They're within a few grains of each other. Now this one's an odd duck. Looking at it, it pretty much retained everything. Maybe the slightest piece gone, but at this weight of this, and I can't find any gel stuck in there. 121.38, I mean, it's an outlier. I'm thinking 100% retention. Now this is the one that dragged through the slugs, and you can see it impacted as it went. I mean, that's not normal. That's not just tearing off. That's impact. 95.38 there in the main body, and whoop. $116.52. I found most of it, if not all of it, I would say. That's really close to 100% of it. Man, focus is not this thing's thing, is it, today? But yeah, that thing dragged through the 25-gram slugs. Through here. And, you know, moving little pieces like this, and it dragged some small pieces of it through. And I found a couple chunks of the 9mm along here. I think here and here. And then the main body ended up here, and then there were a couple little chunks of it just forward of it. But yeah, it collided, and that's probably why it broke up like it did. Because the other one, you know, looks pretty good. But anyway, yeah, Mistakes were made, lessons were learned. Hopefully I'll do better next time, and some of this I'll retest, and others I will, adjust. So, yeah. Well, leave you with that, because this video's getting long. All right, have a good one. God bless. See you.